Hello, I'm the Media Whiz, because 1.4 wasn't enough. And it's my second year as a Red Ribbon reviewer. So, haven't really done a video game related video recently, and it's a little difficult since there aren't a lot of really Christmas related video games. I mean, obviously there's games like Elf Bowling, but a lot of the Christmas games aren't really good, with games like Home Alone and Winter Games on NES. And even the good Christmas games, they're really stretching it, like Club Penguin, and the only reason that's Christmassy is because there's snow in it. The closest we have to a good Christmas game is that one Mario hack someone made where you can play Super Mario Bros. As Santa Claus. But since the video game I'm reviewing today has a Christmas level in it, I decided I might as well count it as a Christmas game. This is the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. Released in 2013 by the Screw Attack crew, AVGN Adventures is the official video game adaptation of the Angry Video Game Nerd. When I saw the trailer for the game, I was pretty excited. I mean, it looked like a retro throwback to the 80s and 90s platformers featuring the nerd. So this is Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. The game begins with the nerd being pulled into the TV and into a video game by his balls. So it's kind of like Captain N, except it's actually good. The first level is titled Assholevania. Get it? Has the nerd thrown into a castle shooting at green ghost zombie things, ghost skulls, and a one-armed knight throwing hatchets.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
The hardest part about this level is the jumping. You better be extremely accurate with the jumps, because if you're just slightly off, you're dead. And then there's the part where there's the death blocks popping in and out. I mean, you better have good trajectory, because if you land on one of those things, obviously, you die. But if you can get past those, you do get a weapon upgrade from an NES Zapper to an SNES Super Scope. Groovy. And the boss of the level is a gigantic Mr. Hyde from the NES abomination Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. As long as you keep firing ammo at him, and since he's a big enough target, he's bound to get hit. Next level is Happy Fun Candy Time, which sends you to a 16-bit version of what I can only describe as MLPG3. Pink skies and everything smiling. So it makes me really happy when you get to shoot these overly happy bastards in the face, including happy faces, smiling suns, Barney's testicles, and Princess Celestia? Oh, get out of the way, Cloud. Next level is Future Balls 2010, which has you firing at Robo Jellyfish from Street Fighter 2010, Rob the Robot, and not Samus over here. This level is easily the hardest one so far. You got enemies coming towards you, and lasers from your left to your right, and above and below you. Thankfully, the level does give you some compensation as you get the Glitch Gremlin 1-up, which gives you the ability to glitch through the game whenever you want. And you also obtain Guitar Guy as a playable character. Sweet. And as the level boss, you go up against Skylar from Cybermorph.
Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn
Come on!
to fly?
And now for the Christmas level, Blizzard of Balls. In this level, you run into a snowy mountain shooting at crapping birds, crapping reindeer, and gigantic snowmen that spit giant snowballs at you. Okay, that's what the Jack Frost horror movie should have looked like. And for the boss, you fight Santa Claus, and once you kill Santa, you get to ride down the mountain with his corpse. Hey, if Les Miserables can have a quick scene of Santa getting sexually assaulted.
Oh, Santa!
This is starting to look less bad in comparison. And the level ends with you killing the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. Next level, Thy Farts Consumed, you enter hell, shooting at skulls and demon heads. Then you get to ride a fire shark. That is too awesome for words. And as the boss of this level, you fight the devil from the Mario 3 review. Even though it starts off kinda hard, he is a big enough target to hit, and he goes down easier when you have the SNES Super Scope. Next level, Dungeons and Dickholes, has you go through the forest and then through a dungeon, shooting at more crapping birds and these things from Mega Man. Maybe it's just me, but I think this level takes elements from Super Mario World from the forest levels, the dungeon looking like it's from Castlevania, and the blocks look like they're from Tetris. Also gotta say, the music in this level kicks ass. And the boss of this level is the Giant Claw, not only a reference to a movie James Rolfe reviewed, but also a callback to another Screw Attack game, Manos the Hands of Fate. On to the next level, Beat It and Eat It. So you go through an 8-bit strip club, bouncing off boobs, dodging a bunch of dudes jerking it, and shooting at starfishes.
Sexual innuendo.
If you get what starfish is supposed to mean, congratulations! As for the boss, you fight Custer from Custer's Revenge, one of the most pornographic video games ever made. Next level, Boo Haunted House.
Like, why don't they just add some witches, black cats, and flying jack-o'-lanterns? They should have just called the game Boo Haunted House.
You're in a haunted castle, shooting at ghosts, floating jack-o'-lanterns, and later on through the level, witches. Oh, and remember that perfect trajectory thing from Future Balls 2010. Well, in this level, the difficulty is the exact same here. And as for the boss, you get 2 for the price of 1. You get to fight Jason from the NES Friday the 13th, and a floating Freddy glove from the NES Nightmare on Elm Street game. And if you can see the connection that the last 2 games had, then you can see where this is leading up to. The last level is obviously supposed to be about LJN. Laugh' Joke' and Numbnuts is the official last level of the game. And this one is easily the toughest, bar none. You have so much crap coming at you, from lava sharks, to dick rockets, to rainbow lasers, to lava spouts. And as for the level's boss, it's the man himself.
Fred Fox? Fred Fox?
Fred Fox? Fred Fox!
And if you're lucky enough to actually beat him, because this level's hard as balls, the nerd, Mike, guitar guy, and man get shut out of the game. So that was AVGN Adventures, and I really liked it. If you're an AVGN fan like me, you're gonna love this game. The references to the show and other small little video game spoofs is really, really great. The biggest fault of the game is that it's difficult. Some levels range from easy to just way too hard. But to be fair, the creators of the game admitted they wanted to make a game that was so difficult it would emulate a game that the nerd would review, so good on their part? So yeah guys, with all my complaints, I still enjoy the game. This is to hoping that the second one's just as good. I'm the Media Whiz, cause 1.4 wasn't enough.
He's playing some games, the worst he recalls. He's gonna find out which one sucked the most balls. The angry video game nerd is here. Oh, he's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna go home and eat chicken and rice. The angry video game nerd is here. He hates the games that stink. He knows which games to break.